Smart contracts. So we've been talking about smart contracts for quite some time now, and I would like to discuss and try to explain what smart contracts are and how they operate and their role in Chipies ecosystem. Because we are saying Chipies ecosystem is not controlled by any company, no any middle person, or any individual we look to. So where do we get this kind of transparency to what is happening in Chipies ecosystem, what is going on, etc., who owns what, etc., yet we aim to foster ownership to millions of people. Yes, millions of people are supposed to own with true transparency, true ownership, etc. But when millions of people look to a single company or a single individual, what is going to happen? Trust is going to, so we need a trustless ecosystem. We need this kind of infrastructure that allows us to verify, that allows us for transparent. So this is the role of Chipies smart contracts in allowing us to achieve some of these objectives of decentralization and trustless ecosystem. So let's see what are smart contracts. So smart contracts is a self-executing code or program stored on the blockchain, automatically enforced, transparent, and verifiable. It runs exactly as programmed without any intermediate person that controls it. Yes, so this is how Chipies ecosystem achieves its structure of a decentralized ecosystem that runs on its own. So why smart contracts matters in Chipies ecosystem? So smart contracts remove the need for central authorities, manual enforcement, trust in third parties, hidden rule changes. They replace trust the people with verified code. So you verify anything that you need to know in Chipies ecosystem instead of trusting the third party or any single middleman person. Myself, you are not going to have to trust me on your ownership. It is you have to trust that I actually own. I am the owner of this thing without relying on any single company or any single person that says I am holding your ownerships or power over your things, right? Yes. From traditional contract to smart contracts. So smart contracts remove the need for central authorities or companies or any single power. It removes manual enforcement, trust in third parties. It removes the hidden rule changes. So they replace trust people with verify the code, right? So we need to move from that. At the same time, traditional contracts actually have this kind of burdens, right? Where everything is written on paper, enforced by institutions, dependent on legal systems, costly, and it is actually slow. So the traditional contracts, they are actually slow and they are actually burdensome because you have to go through lawyers, you have to hold ownership through a specific company, and that company can freeze your ownership anytime it is. So smart contracts are written in code, enforced automatically, borderless, and transparent to anyone. So execution becomes structural, not negotiable. So these smart contracts, they run without any single company that controls them. They are verifiable and actually non-negotiable when it comes to their transparency. They hold the true ownership and actually runs by themselves, and they are actually decentralized and are run on chain. Then smart contracts inside Chipies ecosystem. So in the Chipies ecosystem, smart contracts represent the projects on chain. We have contracts that will be representing a project that is live on chain. A project running on the ground is a project on chain. And it is a project that is owned by millions of people. So it is also a project that is operated by people. So a project on chain represents people alignment. It represents broader or mass ownership. It also represents something that is running on physically on a specific area in a specific country or place. So a project, a smart contract in Chipies also defines ownership structures, fractional ownership of specific things, legalities, etc. And they encode token economics, automate driven distribution, secure co-creatorship agreements. At the same time, every contract reflects collective alignment. So these are some of the use cases of smart contracts within Chipies ecosystem. So project development deployment. For every project in Chipies ecosystem will be deployed through smart contracts. So when a project is aligned through co-creatorship, we are saying that a contract is also deployed on the Cosmocrate protocol, and at the same time ownership shares are encoded, and at the same time participation logic is secured, value flow mechanisms are defined, and the contract becomes the digital backbone of the project, right? So everything is going to, every project that is running on the ground is a smart contract on the Cosmocrate protocol, and it's actually designed and aligned through co-creatorship. So it is the role of the smart contract to give that kind of a digital backbone of the project that is that allows for full transparency and full ownership, right? Right, smart contracts as guardians for trustlessness. So smart contracts ensure that no single actor can alter ownership within Chipies ecosystem. You don't have to trust a specific person with your ownership, with ownership over your resources, etc. You have to trust that I actually and truly own this. So at the same time, revenue distribution follows code. you don't have to trust that. What if, so if you have 2.5% of ownership in a specific project, you are the actual owner and no one can alter that, and revenue distribution is going to follow that same procedure. So no one will be able to standardize that. Transparent is actually permanent. Trust is embedded in infrastructure, not a person, right? At the same time, smart contracts and Chipies ecosystem enable global ownership. So through smart contracts, we are saying co-creators, co-owners across continents can co-own, contributions are recorded, rewards are automated, governance can be structured collectively. So this enables large-scale decentralized collaboration, right? Smart contracts is civilization infrastructure. So in Chipies, smart contracts are not just the technical tools, they are the enforcement layer of co-creatorship, the security layer of ownership, the coordination layer of distributed stage projects, the foundation of a trustless human economy. So they allow systems to operate fairly without relying on a central authority. So smart contracts are part of our effort to make sure that the value we generate today is something that is going to span through civilization without relying on a specific person, Tamban, or someone that we look to and say he is holding our infrastructure. Thank you.